Hello everybody, my name is Yulitsa and this is my applied assignment. This is my table of contents, and for my pre-work, I chose students with disabilities. I'm also kind of talking here in classrooms. So the reason why I chose this is because I am trying to be a special educational teacher, and this would just bring me a better understanding. And then my aspect of inclusion is education. My choice of interview, I chose to interview Moises Alvarado, and the reason why I chose him is because he is a special educational teacher and he has a strong background knowledge on kids with disabilities. And for my course materials, I used the ULD guidelines because it mainly focused on those students who succeeded in disabilities classrooms with inclusion, and it really did it was super clear to read, and the materials there were really useful. And then the other article that I used was Nothing About Us Without Us. This was a really good article that I used because it really did bring inclusion in classroom learning, and then how really did help students. For my research, I did the article Meeting the Needs of Special Educational Students in Inclusion Classrooms. This basically explores challenges that teachers face when supporting special educational students in inclusive classrooms and how often those students' individualized plans are not fully implemented. And then the other article I used was Culture and Inclusion Classroom Practices in Special Educational. This basically discussed how inclusion must be more than a policy. Basically, successful inclusion requires everyday classroom practice, thoughtful designs, and systematic support. That's something we don't also see a lot in classrooms. So for my evidence, this is me reaching out to Mr. Moises. For my new learning inclusion, I learned that many special educational students in inclusion classrooms don't consistently receive their fully support or their IEP accommodations. And then teachers are often faced with large classroom sizes, limiting training, and time constraints. Effective inclusion requires collaboration, proper resources, and individualized strategies to ensure students with disabilities truly benefit and participate fully. For my equip, we learned that equip means giving each student the specific support that they need to succeed, not treating everybody the same. It focuses on fairness, removing barriers, ensuring that all learning, especially those with disabilities, have access to opportunities, resources, and instructor that matches their individual needs. Equality creates more inclusive and just in classrooms. For the access, that many students with disabilities lack full access in their curriculum and classroom activities. Teachers are often faced with challenges like limited resources, large classroom sizes, and insufficient training, making it essential to provide proper support and accommodations to ensure true access. Just how I also talked about the equality. There's also not that many teachers that are often trained to each specific children. That's why there is such a limited spots on these teachers, because there's also not many people to train these teachers either. And then continued equality is basically experiences needed, and then the voices of students with disability, basically finding the right teacher for each student. And then questions for my peers: how can technology and assistive tools improve inclusion? And thank you.